these are not necessarily trash. You can take these and leave them at the top. They work good for up the top. Just down here, we want the beefier one. We want this one here to kind of act as our spacer, as our lift. So I got to go ahead and take this plate off. Take that plate off and then get my thing over there, fit that on here, then put the plate back on. Then we'll be ready to go. I thought I was gonna get this thing dropped enough to where I don't have to compress the spring, but as you can see, I had to compress at least one side just to get it to squeeze out, even though I dropped this thing literally as much as it can go. But let's just move all this hardware out the way. These things, this just lets you know how smashed that rubber will get. Just from, well, these are stock. These were there since the car's whole life, so. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that and then we'll come right back. Okay, that was rather easy. That literally took 5 minutes to take off. Only because I didn't have the size bolt. I don't have that bolt down in here. I literally had to wedge a wrench in there and just hope that it held it a little bit. But it came off really easy. It like wasn't corroded, wasn't really gunked up, you know, probably because it's housed. But all right, now finally, this is what the whole process is just to get this spring out and get this fucking base off. Finally, after all of that, I can finally get what I'm trying to do done. All right. So you come over here, grab this. Real quick, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Again, in case anyone didn't get it, we're gonna be cutting this down to this size, and then we're gonna fit this in here, and fit this in here. Once those holes line up, then we're going to take this whole assembly and mount it right there. Then we're gonna put our coil back inside, and that's the end of it. Reconnect everything. All right, so I'm gonna pause real quick. We're gonna cut this. All right, back again. Got that totally put together. Cut it. I had to cut it like 5 times. All these little pieces. Cut it. Got it back in there. Figure a way to get this. Had some vice grips. I can do anything with vice grips, I swear. All I gotta do now is, it lined up. It's kind of not lined up, but it is lined up. I'll make it work though. All right, putting this back on here. Brake line's gonna be pretty good. I'll probably come over top of this with some sandpaper. Now where's that? There it is. Bring that. Make sure we're gonna get good. We'll see about this. This is where I paused the video. Boom, got it. That is bolted down and secured. It ain't going nowhere. Bolted through to the other side. And now I just gotta put everything back together on this one. Gonna have to fully decompress or compress that coil because I don't really feel like it'll fit now at all. I had already dropped this thing as low as it can go. I mean, you know, I'll try it real quick, but I really think it's gonna work. Let's see if I can set the camera. See the job as it happens. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, that's as low as this is going to go. It's literally not held on by nothing really. Here comes the coil. Line's very tight. I forgot the top of the coil. I usually take which one was the best. So put at the top. This one had a hole in it. This one didn't. Oh yeah, there's just no way. There's absolutely no way that's gonna freaking go in there without being squished. Let's get the other piece. We'll just pause it for the video's sake. All right, there it is in place. Took a little bit more disconnecting. I had to take off this little elbow thing, whatever the fuck. Had to take that off. Had to lower the jack even more. Excuse me. Had to lower the jack even more, and then I had to literally step on this part to lower it even more. All the while I was looking over there to make sure nothing was binding or buckled or bent, which is still good. That coil over there actually looks very decompressed. I probably can get it out just as is, but here we go. This is lined up top. As soon as I start to release this pressure here, this is gonna sit back in its groove. It's got its rubber little thing up there, and down in here we got the thick one. It's in place, and our box is good. The lines are very stretched right now, but we're still good. We're hanging in there. I squished this one through this side, and now we're just gonna go ahead and release this pressure real quick.